Okay, so today we will go through general guidelines, what's going to happen when you go to Saudi Arabia. What is a video tech in an event? Okay, as we have discussed earlier, the event includes multiple parts: video, audio, lights, trussing, and power. Usually, events are based on doing a big job in a short time. Why do we say that? Because if you want to create an event and build it for a whole month, the client will be paying lots of rental and lots of fees. So generally speaking, events is all about time. Not only time, not only short time, but perfect timing. I'm not saying that we won't have any hiccups, but we will. However, some timings are crucial. Why? Because not only all of these departments work together, we have other parties, other companies are working with us. Let me give you an example. If you went to any event, you see everything in place. However, how does the event start? The client rents a ballroom, a place to conduct his event, and let's say a ballroom in a hotel. After the room is booked, as an event company, one or two employees will go to the venue. Focus on the words because these words you will hear them a lot. Ballroom, venue. So two employees from the event company will go to the venue. They will check lots of things, including hanging points from the ceiling for the trusses. They will check power. They will check access, how they will get all the equipment inside the ballroom. So all these details are checked. Also, as an event company, we will receive an AutoCAD file. This AutoCAD file will give detailed margins for the ballroom itself. So if you want to create a screen that is 7 meters high, and then you discover that the ceiling is 6 meters high, you cannot do that. You cannot be surprised when you reach to the event. Luckily, as a video department, we don't do a lot of that. However, we do lots of calculation prior to the event. The client tells us, I want a screen of 20 meters by 5 meters. For this, we do lots of calculations. I'm not going to go through them in my training course, and this will be an advanced topic. Maybe later we will cover it. However, for you as a video tech, you will travel from Jordan with basic information about the event. So you will not have lots of details because the scope that you will be working on, especially at the beginning, it will be a small scope. However, this scope is very critical. As I told you, as Muhammad told you, we are on continuous evaluation for everyone, including me. As a video lead, I'm being evaluated every time. So it's very important that we perform and outperform others. Okay. So basically, you will receive a document, a small document, a brief about the event and what you will be doing within this event. However, mainly it will be small in terms of scope now. So you will go through these details. If you have any questions, you can toss these questions before. You will reach to Riyadh. As soon as you reach to Riyadh, usually it's traveling there. So you will reach either to a hotel or an apartment, which is already provided by the company. Okay. So In terms of transportation, it's being handled by the company. However, sometimes, like we are almost 100 employees, sometimes we can't have transportation for someone. So it's easy. You take Uber or Careem, and then you send in a list how much did you pay, and this will be added back to you. It will be paid back to you. This is rarely happening. However, if it happens, it's going to be paid. Okay, so you reach to your hotel or apartment. You take a rest till second day. On the second day, as soon as you reach, you inform your team leader that I'm here. Usually in each event, we have a group. This group will include everyone in terms of employees who's staying in which hotel, so we can organize at what time you have to leave in the morning to go to site. So usually there is transportation. You wake up, if you are in a hotel, you are lucky, you will have breakfast within the hotel. If not, you have to take into account the breakfast thing. You leave with your colleagues to site. Always and always keep your ID on you, which will be your passport. Don't ever lose it. Keep it in your bag. Okay, it's fine. Always pay attention to it and always keep it on yourself. This is very important. We work with official and top governmental institutes, including financial department, royal court, every place almost. The big places, we have security checks. They will ask you for your identity. Also, you will have a pass to enter such place. For sure, within these events, as soon as you reach, you will talk to your team leader. Your team leader could be me, could be someone else. Based on the work that you will do, you will have a different team leader. So basically, what you have to do is comply with what your team leader tells you to do. Usually, team leaders, they have a plan in their head. I want to finish 1, 2, 3 today. For sure, some days, some events, we work for 4 days and then we operate for 2 days. When I say work, installation, rigging, these are words that are being used, and then operating. And then we have derig. The derig means dismantling everything. Okay, so you will start working in achieving your target, your daily target. During the day, the guys or the team, someone will ask you, okay, we're ordering lunch. Do you want to order with us? So you have the choice either to join the team or place your own order. For sure, you have the apps, Talabat, whatever, over there, and they are super efficient. So no worries. So you take your lunch and then you go back to work. Usually we do in events between 10 to 12 hours, sometimes less. Sometimes you cannot leave until we finish certain thing. However, staying up late, it's not a common thing anymore. In old days, it was a common thing. Nowadays, we do that much less. However, it happens. Okay, so you leave the work, and then second day will be the same until we have what is called rehearsal days. Rehearsal days is basically the client wants to check everything, check technical part that everything is working. Also, the client will have speakers like His Excellency, Minister of something, of Finance, He's coming to check what's happening. The guy will not come on the event day just to do his speech without knowing what's happening. Okay? So he will come, he might end up doing his speech, but usually such main important things happen in the plenary. Okay? They happen in the plenary. When I say plenary, it's the ballroom where the main event happens. We have plenary and we have workshops. Workshops are considered to be side events, smaller screens, smaller demand, and let's say not that important speakers as much as the plenary speakers. Okay? Okay, so on rehearsal days, usually you have everything in place. They will start getting you content. It's called content. PowerPoint is content. Videos are content. Images, backgrounds, whatever, it's content. Okay? So they will get you content on rehearsal days. There you go. I have 5 presentations for day 1. Okay. Load them in the proper way. Check them. You have to check the PowerPoints. Check that they are working. It's not only copying, pasting, and just waiting. So you have to check the files that you receive. Okay. If you have a PowerPoint that includes a video, you should coordinate with your video mate and sound guys. Tell them that we have a sound in this PowerPoint. During the show, which we will see, you have to call it. Okay, so rehearsal days, it's all about checking. However, not installing. You might install new stuff. However, mainly it's checking, loading content, double checking, making sure everything is fine, fixing if you have any issues. So usually we have 2 rehearsal days, not more. At that time, lots of waiting, lots of checking. If you have any issues, you should report them very fast. You should fix them very fast. And the main idea of rehearsals is checking and loading content and people practicing their speech. After that, the first day of the event, which is the main and most important day from the event. Usually in conferences, it starts early in the morning. So the event starts at 9 or maybe at 10 a.m. Usually we go on site on event day at 6 a.m. We will be over there. We will double check everything. Double check my PowerPoints. I have them. Okay, check my presets. Check my vMix software if I'm going to play videos, etc. So double checking, and then the show starts. Usually it starts in the plenary with the main event. His Excellency is doing a speech. When His Excellency is speaking, we will have a feedback, a fiber connection going from the plenary to all workshops. So usually you will be asked to place the plenary feed on your screen and just wait, because workshops do not start at the beginning. Okay, so His Excellency or an important person finishes his speech, we have clapping, and then we have different activities. However, these activities are categorized into three main categories. Okay, first category, or let's say with the main speech. Okay, so first we have opening video, a video that is made to impress everyone. Okay, usually they do it either before the main speech or they do it after the main speech. So His Excellency will say, okay, we are launching the new airport in Jeddah. As soon as he leaves, we play a very important video related uh, to this topic. So, main speech, videos, and main video as an important thing. And then we have something called panel. What is a panel? A panel is basically I have someone who's talking to other 4 or 5 speakers. So they sit all of them on the stage, and this guy organizes the discussion. What is this guy called? He's called the MC. The MC. The MC is here. The MC will introduce, you will hear this word a lot. So the MC goes on stage. He introduces his speakers, his panel. Okay? Having more than one speaker, it's called a panel. So these panelists will come to stage and they will take a seat. The MC will start by introducing each one of them, and then he will ask a question for each one of them. Each one of them will speak for certain count of minutes. After that, the MC will ask the second speaker, third speaker, until he goes one round. Maybe the MC goes multiple rounds. So first question goes for all, or different questions goes for different speakers, etc. And then the MC concludes the panel and says, thank you. Over here, we finish the panel. So this is the third part. The fourth part is someone going to stage alone, and he has a sort of a speech. Maybe he has a PowerPoint, a presentation, etc. So it's one person going to the stage. He does his presentation. For sure, the MC will go always on stage and introduces the speaker. Regardless, if it's a panel, speech, a presentation, whatever, the MC will go back and forth. And as usual, midday, we will have usually lunch break, minimum. So the MC will go up on stage, say, okay, it's lunch break, see you within 1 hour. Sometimes at that time onwards, workshops start. So what is the idea of having a plenary and workshops? Plenary, it's very big, it's discussing one topic. However, in workshops, we might have 3, 4 workshops. Each workshop will be discussing a different topic. So that's the idea why we have workshops. The first workshop is discussing financials. The second workshop is discussing human rights or whatever. So that's why we have workshops. So the workshops continues, and in the workshops, it's not as stressful as the plenary. Okay. So workshop session after session, you might have a break, you might not. You do all your sessions, and then the first day finishes. Okay? So the day finishes, you keep everything up and running, you manage your content for second day, either check it, either some content were late, so you load it to the system, you make sure that it's running, and then you leave the site and take a rest for second day. The same applies if we have a third day. Nowadays, we usually do 2 days only. However, some events, they might ask for 3 days. Okay. The final day, usually we run the show for the day. After it finishes, we wait when there is no one in the area, and I get a confirmation from my technical leader. I will start what is called dismantling. Dismantling, it's all about taking our stuff in a proper and neat way and put it back as I got it out of the boxes. So when you reach the site and you are going to install, usually you will have what is called flight case. What is a flight case? This is a flight case. So this is a flight case. It's a box basically with wheels. So you open this flight case and you have your equipment inside. When you finish taking stuff from the box, you close it. You keep it secure. Why? What is so special about this flight case? You see, the edges are rigid. So if you load them into one truck and they bump into each other, your equipment inside will be fine. You see, this is the lock. Where is the lock? I just saw it. Yeah, this is the lock over here. You will see how it works when you go on site. Basically, you turn it and then it opens. Okay, so you will have flight cases. You get the items back in a neat way. You are dealing with computers. We cannot afford the damage of any of these equipment, so we should be careful. If you were installing an item and it did not work for a certain reason, it's not because of you, it did not work, you will label it. You will label it as broken, damaged, issue with HDMI output. Don't label it broken only, unless it's totally broken, okay? So you will label it with the problem itself. USB port is not working. Restarts automatically after a couple of minutes. It heats up. You write your notes with a clear way. Okay, so dismantling, you place your stuff inside the flight case. You communicate with your lead, and your lead says, okay, you can leave. We are finished dismantling for today. If there is another day, you will be asked to stay. Sometimes you just dismantle on the last day of the event. So you will be dismantling small and main stuff like control, computers, etc. Cables, fiber cables. By the way, we have lots of fiber cables to run. We run a lot, massive count of fibers. And then you will leave back to the hotel. 1 second. You will leave back to the hotel, take a rest, and then the second day will be your airplane back to Jordan. Okay? For sure, you have always to pay attention that you have your passport. Don't leave while not taking your passport or forgetting it in the hotel, because destinations, in terms of destination between your hotel and the airport, it's like 1 hour. Okay? Not because only of the distance, it's because of traffic. So you might lose your airplane. Okay. Such things should not happen. It's very important. As I told Muhammad, we have policies, compliance and policies. I will share it with Muhammad and he will share it with you. It's a document. Basically, it tells you what to do. It tells you how to deal with certain critical parts. Like, I will give you one part. However, just to show you how important this document is very simple, yet it's very crucial. Okay. One of the things is you cannot take pictures of the screens and of the work before the event. Okay. This is very important. Imagine you are doing a huge event, something new, and because, let's say, Muhammad, he wants to share on his Facebook, so this picture is going out. Imagine people are spending millions, and then Muhammad, because he wants to impress his girlfriend, ولا خلاص he's engaged, he's getting married Muhammad. يا الله.
بجمع لايكات.
بطل في جيرل فريند يا بشار، الله يسامحك.
خلاص okay. So this is crucial. You don't know how crucial is that. I will tell you about one thing that today I received a message about. We had two workers with work permits. They exchanged with other people their work permits. Okay? 4 people were taken to jail. Now they will spend 2 years in jail. Imagine. Because they exchanged IDs to enter, to install things. So don't ever think about doing that. They will spend now 2 years in jail. Okay, so it's like crazy stuff. If you are doing everything right, it's fine. No worries. Nothing will happen to you and things will go all right. Okay, so that's in general your journey from day one, traveling from Amman to Riyadh and backwards. For sure, on traveling day, you have to reach to the airport in a proper time before the airplane, so you won't have delays and you won't miss your airplane. Okay, very important thing, very critical thing. Okay, drinks. If someone used to drink, don't ever think of taking from the airport into Riyadh any kind of alcohol. Don't even think of doing that. You will be discovered. They will take the bottle and you will take the second airplane back to Jordan. If you tell them, I don't know, this is a huge risk, usually they don't accept, and minimum, they will send you back to Jordan. This is minimum. Okay? If you take anything else fishy, okay,
هاي النقطة
okay,
بتهم مهند.
okay, regardless, I'm saying, guys, this will include jail, and in Saudi Arabia, okay, it's super scary, huh? So don't ever think of doing that, please. Otherwise, the company will say, it's not our problem, okay? Directly. The company will say, it's not our problem, we cannot deal with that. They were informed, they are not allowed to get these items. So please, no risks, very important. Okay, that. This is a general idea. Any questions about this part, please? Any question? Any question is not considered to be a ridiculous question.
Can you please tell me what the DMC stands for?
Wallahi, I don't know, being honest. Let's search together. MC not. Minister of Ceremony. Yes, Master of Ceremony. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
That's right. Okay. What else? Any other question? Yalla, guys. For sure, our flight cases, mainly video team, it will be red. Okay? Red is the main color for us. However, we have other flight cases, black, etc., and other, but the main boxes are red. Any other questions?
Bashar, shall we talk about the uniform or leave it to me till I
Later,
gather the
yes,
guys another time?
later you will do this. It's within the document. The guys can go through it,
Okay.
and then we talk to them. For sure, very important thing. Uniform. We don't have a specific uniform. However, black is very important. Black. No big logos. Okay. I'm video tech and I'm happy. Don't do that, please. Black. Solid black, nothing. This will apply to pants and shoes. Most important, black with no nothing. Okay. For sure, there is lots of details about safety. Okay, so safety always comes first, especially you are traveling abroad. So if you were asked to do something that you are not sure you can do, please don't do it, or talk to me or talk to someone. Tell them I'm not trained to do that. Okay, some things are easy, you need to do them, like climbing a ladder to install an LED screen, which is fine. You should be careful all the time. Always try to have three parts of you touching a solid area, two legs and one hand. If you are working with two hands, two legs are solid, not shaking, not wobbling. Okay, that's very important. Okay. Any other questions?
For me, it's clear.
Okay, cool. Okay, so because I'm not going to do more than 5 minutes more. However, I would like you guys to know a couple of things. Whatever videos I send, don't ignore them, telling yourself it's easy, I know that. Don't ever do that. Please go through them because it's very important. Now I will give you a feeling of what is going to happen. So let's categorize our tasks as video team. As soon as you reach the site, what would be the main task you will do? It will be installing LED screen. Okay. Anyone knows what's an LED screen? Okay, let's see what is an LED screen together. Okay. So these links, you will go through them. Okay. Okay, so this is a video. Chinese people are the key people in this industry, being honest. They produce lots of high tech. I don't want her explanation. However, okay, what I want to show you is that this is called a panel. A panel, okay, which is the same. This is a panel. The panel, this is the panel from the back. So each panel is half a meter usually, okay? There are different screens that are not half a meter. However, all what you will be seeing within your work, most likely it will be half a meter panel. So this panel, what does it consist of? I'm going to show you another video actually. What was it? I'm not pretty sure. That's it. Okay, this is an Indian company. Okay, so you see, that's the flight case, including panels placed together. So each box will include 6, 8, whatever panels. So basically, what you will do, you will open this flight case, take one panel and start installing the LED screen. Type. How you will install the LED screen? You see over here, there is support for the LED screen. Braces. Okay? So you cannot just build the LED screen half a meter. It will fall. It's very important and critical to know how to do that. For sure, guys, what I'm saying now, you will not do everything on first day. No, you will have someone with you. However, it's very important on your first event is to observe every single little detail. Okay? Very important. You will have people expert in doing this. You will have a small screen. You will not decide what kind of trussing there will be. You will be assisting someone. Okay? You will be assisting someone. Abdullah, do you have something?
Um, uh, can we have a help with this, let's say, implementation of the panels?
Yeah. Yes.
Are they-
You will have people working with you and helping you. Sure, you will not be asked to install an LED screen alone. So there are helpers depending on the type.
Okay, thank you.
Some people will be handing panels only. They don't know anything. They don't know what is the meaning of a panel. They are just handing you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. So basically, you will start building a wall. It's called an LED wall. Each panel, let me show you if they have a close shot of a panel. This is from the back. I will send you these videos. So, okay, so this is the front of the LED screen. Okay, so how does it look? The LED screen, the panel. Let us see. Okay, see over here, this is the front of the panel. You see each small dot, it's a bulb, it's an LED light. So each half a meter includes small RGB LEDs that you send comment to it, and it plays different colors on each bulb, which represents a pixel. So each bulb is considered to be a pixel. The panels that we have, in each panel, we have 168 by 168 pixels, or LED bulbs. So the resolution of each panel is 168 by 168. So if I want to create an HD screen, that means I should install the same count of 1920 by 1080. Okay, so I will install panels close to each other, on top of each other, to form one big screen. Okay, so the first part is installing the LED screen. After physical installation, we have cabling at the back of the screen. You will cable the screens with power and signal. There is lots of details into that. You cannot connect the whole screen on a single power cable, main power cable. It won't hold. So this again, there is a guy who will decide how many panels you can connect to a main power cable and how many panels to a single data cable. Okay, this will be given to you. However, we will go through these details. So when anyone gives you this information, tells you connect, let's say 22 panels to a single data cable, at least you have an information where you can ask him, are you sure? And then you can validate with him. Okay, cool. So after installing the LED screen, there is the part where you will program, set up the LED screen to be as one whole screen. We will go through this details again later. After that, you will start installing your control. What is the control consists of? Consists of computers, video equipment such as switchers, something like scalers, processors, different equipment will be installed, which usually you will be asked to operate in a simple way. It's press a button, then press that, then press that. To show the PowerPoint on the main screen, you need to press this button, then that button. It's straightforward. Okay. So after installing your control, usually you have the linking with other systems, mainly audio team. Because you have a laptop that is playing a video, you need to give this audio to the sound team, so they will play it on their speakers. It's very important to work with them in order to play the video. So these are the main tasks that you will be asked to do. Okay? I think for today we are good. I will be sharing with you a couple of more videos, starting with types of cables. It's very important to know when someone tells me, give me a DP cable, you need to know what is a DP cable, why we are using a DP cable. Okay, so I will share a couple of videos with you guys. For vMix, please continue going through it. I will expect by the end of this week, beginning of next week, everyone will be finished from these videos. How many videos are there? 45? Anyone knows how many videos?
34 actually.
34 videos. So maximum, please, by the end of this week, you have to go through them. I will not ask you anything about it until next Sunday, okay? So vMix, it's a continuation thing that you have to go through it by yourself. Tomorrow I will share a couple of videos, and I think by the end of this week we will do another meeting to go through details. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
Okay, Mr. Khaib, Mr. Bashar. How much day we need to this training?
The training, being honest, it's not like going to be too much. However,
Okay.
these I will do twice a week until the beginning of May. Maybe I will do a little bit more, depending. However,
Okay, it's not today by today.
no. I
Okay.
will give you videos, and then I will discuss with you in details what did you see within these videos.
All right.
However, we will do an actual on-site meeting you will come to my office and we will see a couple of things together and talk about them in real world.
Okay, done.
Okay. Anything else? Muhammad?
It's clear.
Okay.
Everything is clear.
Ahmad?
Everything is clear.
Abdullah? All is well?
All clear.
Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good evening. See you.
Thank you very
soon.
much, Bashar.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bashar. Thank you.
Thank you. الله يعطيكم العافية يا رب.
يعطيكم العافية.